Should I do some ASMR?
That's creepy.
What's ASMR?
What does
It's
that
like-
stand for?
It's an auditory
sensory,
sensation
microphone recording.
response.
I cannot be right. In a world
where there are too many movies to possibly watch, many of which are made for TV with repeated romance tropes, I make my fellow podcasters guess what the movie is based solely on the poster. Really quick, the rules. The game will be done in 2 to 3 rounds. Round 1, because it's a podcast, I will describe the poster in much detail as possible. Round 2, I'll give them a tagline if there is one. And round 3, I will say the title. After each round, they will get to either double down on what they think the movie is about, or they get to change their answer if the new information makes them think differently. Then we get to see who the closest is as I read the plot summary as given by websites I find on the internet. IMDb, Wikipedia, Hallmark.com. Okay. Are you ready?
Tracey,
go.
The poster.
I'm going to try a different technique today,
Oh,
which is I'm not going to take notes of what you're saying. I'm just going to visualize it.
okay. It's
Okay.
a visual. Okay.
Okay. So
All right. You're going to like
closing
close
my
your
and
eyes,
leaning back. Yeah.
meditate.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. On the front, guy and the girl.
What?
Yeah, I know. They are side by side looking towards camera. Right up front, they've got, it's like from their like mid thigh to, their whole torso. They're very close together. He might have his hand around her like waist, but might not. He just might be standing there with his hands in his pockets, but she's in a little bit in front of him.
Yep.
She is in a salmon pink tank top with black jeans. It's tucked in a little bit, only in the front, not in the back. She's got generic brown hair. It looks like it might have been a nice blowout with a little bit of curls,
Yep.
Movie poster hair.
Yep.
No significant jewelry, but she is in her hands holding, like at her waist is a cupcake.
Oh,
It is
love
a chocolate cupcake with white frosting. And does seem to be some sprinkles on the cupcake. I want to say it's like generic. It doesn't look like a holiday or a birthday or anything like that. Next, so he is next to her. He is in a light blue button-up with slacks, khaki colored, but nice slacks, a belt, all tucked in, all buttoned up except for the collar, no tie. And around his shoulder, he's got a hand in his pocket. And on that shoulder is a backpack, like it's hanging off the back. And it kind of looks like it's a khaki colored. I don't know if it's a hiking backpack. It looks a little bit more than like a school backpack.
It's not a school backpack.
It's not a school backpack.
I understand. It's a sack. It's like not a sack. It's a
pack.
It is a backpack, I think. I don't think it's like a duffel bag. Because it's got one of those like straps that like you could buckle in front if you were like a serious hiker or something.
Okay.
Like
But
me.
it's not. Yeah.
I have that backpack.
Is it like a messenger, like what a biker might have?
No, it's definitely a backpack. You see behind them is like scrub brush. And behind that is some body of water.
Okay.
And behind that are some, I don't want to say mountains, but hills, mountainous areas.
rolling hills?
Yeah. It's a nice sunny day, blue skies, some white clouds. He has a little bit longer hair that's kind of swooped back a little bit, shorter on the sides. He's got a scruff of a beard and mustache, but like it's like a very tight trimmed mustache, not mustache, but facial hair.
Well maintained.
Yep. Very, very, very clean cut. There's like even though he's got like a hiker's backpack or a military backpack or something, it's khaki. He looks like a businessman.
Yep.
And she's got like natural makeup on her lips, kind of match her t-shirt where it's just like a pinky, but very understated. And that's it.
Oh my goodness, that's not much to go on.
I know.
Good Lord.
I know. I feel like the significant pieces are the cupcake and the backpack.
Yeah. Yep. I got you.
But they also they don't particularly look like I assume because the two of them are on the cover, they're like a couple, but they, like I said, his hand might be on her waist. I can't really tell.
Did you say there was a scrub brush? Can you get back to that?
Yeah, it looks either woodsies, like just brush, like have you ever been down to the beach or something and there's just that scraggly?
I thought you meant
it's not a scrub brush.
That's what I thought you meant.
It's like brush that is scrubby.
Did I make up that word? Is that like a thing?
I don't know, but I was confused. But now it's clear.
Now all I can see is like a giant scrub brush.
Oh no, I see like a forest of scrub brushes.
Like lollipops from Willy Wonka or something.
Exactly.
But
they're scrub brushes of all different kinds.
All
different brands.
I picture a very badly photoshopped one large scrub brush.
Okay.
Whew.
All right.
Okay. So what do you have? What are your thoughts, everyone?
All right. I got my 5.
Okay.
What?
I'm not taking notes.
I know, but I was I wasn't taking notes either. And I was trying to visualize what she was saying.
All right. Do you want to hear mine?
All right. Don't read yours yet because I want to think of mine organically.
Okay.
Without your genius help. Give her the answer.
To life, the universe, and everything.
42.
It is 42.
It's 42.
I'm back to ASMR.
Yeah, you are. Serena, how are you doing?
I only have 3. All right, I just filled out a 4th one. I'm trying to think. Give me some tropes. Throw some tropes my way. All right. Do you want to hear what I have so far?
Yeah.
And then you guys can. All right, number 1, low-hanging fruit. She's a baker. He's a businessman, possibly willing and wanting to invest. I feel like I always come up with the same thing.
Because all the movies are the same, so
you
it's
usually
great.
get it right.
Yeah, right. And the bakery is in her hometown, or it doesn't. I just said bakery in hometown. Could be either of their hometowns.
Okay.
Yep. He number 4. He falls for her, and number 5. I'm just trying to kind of tie it all together.
Do you want to hear my 5 and maybe that'll make something come through?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So number 1, she owns or wants to own a bakery.
Okay.
Number 2, he's a fish out of water. Number 3, someone gets lost at some point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In the scrub brush sand fir tree.
Or the water.
Yeah.
Or the mountains.
Or the mountains.
It was all the options.
Okay.
Number 4, there's a loss of a family member.
Ooh, okay. That's
Okay.
Yep.
Usually a
Yeah.
safe.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
usually a safe bet.
Yeah.
And number 5, all I have is Midwest.
Midwest. I don't know what to put down for number 5. Bets, I don't want to steal one of yours.
Go ahead,
but,
steal one of mine. It's totally fine. If I go down, you'll go down with me.
You know what? I do think someone dies. I could go with that. Somebody
you could just
dies.
say somebody dies. Yeah, I specifically said a family member, but
Okay. All right. I got the 5. Keep her coming.
Okay. Tagline: Love is no longer on the back burner.
oh,
So I want to let you know that I had, because it actually takes me a while to find one of these that has a tagline, because a lot of them don't have taglines anymore, which I think is a shame, because I think there is an art to a tagline, because they're usually cheesy and I love them. And I would volunteer myself to be the person who would watch these movies or even just look at the poster and come up with a tagline. Anyway, I wrote down this tagline and now I can't find it on the internet. So it quite possibly, I made it up.
You made it up. You had a dream and you thought it was real. Okay. That's fine.
All right.
Okay.
I just want to state, when we say back burner, that's not the same thing as baking cupcakes, guys.
Yeah,
But
I
it's a little
know.
different.
yeah.
Which I could accredit to either me not being creative or whoever really was in charge of taglines not knowing how baking works.
Yeah.
Or I'm changing number 5 to he's a cook or chef.
I actually thought that same thing for 1 minute. I was like, maybe. Maybe. Okay.
All right. So I kept number 1 through 4, and I changed number 5 to he's a cook or chef.
And number 5 was she was a baker?
Number 5 was Midwest.
Oh, okay.
So I actually was thinking of doing that and changing he's a businessman to he's a cook, but then I think I'm going to keep all 5 and just go strong on that.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. I like
she's
it.
doubling
I like
down.
it. Okay. So last round.
Mhm.
The title, The Sweetest Heart.
The Sweetest Heart.
Sweet.
All right.
Sweetheart.
Let me think about this for a second. Love is no longer on the back burner. I feel like there's a heart transplant in there somewhere.
You know, that's a really good one, Bets. All right. I don't know if I should keep all 5 again. I'm trying to decide.
I changed 1.
The same one?
No. So now here are my 5. Here are my final 5. She owns or wants to own a bakery. He's a fish out of water. Those have stayed the same. I changed someone gets lost at some point to heart transplant. Loss of a family member. That's another one stayed the same. And then he's a cook or chef.
Okay.
So max points I could get is 60.
I want to keep them all except for I want to change 3, which was the bakeries in a hometown. I want to change it to something because I'm keeping she's a baker, he's a businessman or investor, he falls for her and somebody dies.
Mhm.
And now I'm just trying to think of how I'm gonna incorporate this back burner romance sweetest heart thing. I just don't even know how to. Something.
Back burner, sweetest heart.
Then ignore it.
Yeah, just keep what you had.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to keep it because I don't have anything better.
Okay.
So that's what we got.
All right.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Moment of truth.
I'm going to read you 2. I tried my best to like write them as one and then I just gave up. So I'm going to
That's
read
fine.
you this, like the 2-sentence one that IMDb gives. And then I'm going to read you a longer one that was from somewhere else on
Okay.
the internet. Okay.
Gotcha.
The Sweetest Heart. Love is no longer on the back burner. Maddie is doing everything she can to save her cupcake business.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Low hanging fruit indeed.
With the help of a handsome investment banker,
Whoa!
Let's go.
Maddie's luck begins to turn around in all aspects of her life. However, when her first love, Nate, unexpectedly returns home after 14 years, she will have to choose between a new romance and the man she never stopped loving.
Wow. Did not expect a love triangle.
Yeah.
So
and
who's
you know
on
what?
the cover? The old
Yeah, that's a
romance
good
or the new
question.
flame?
That's a good question.
Let me read you the more detailed.
Okay.
The Sweetest Heart movie follows Maddie and Nate as their careers and professional lives keep breaking them up and tear them apart every time. The school sweethearts break up the first time when Maddie decides to pursue her love of baking by opening a cake shop in their hometown.
Yes.
When-
yes.
When Nate has to go away to medical school.
Ooh.
I almost changed it. I almost changed the hometown. I'm so glad I didn't.
10 years later, the two come face to face again when Nate returns to his hometown to deliver a lecture at the local hospital. Their old disagreements surface as they try to avoid each other. However, Nate manages to convince Maddie with his actions and arguments. I don't really know what that means, but okay. Alex, the new investor helping Maddie expand too, tries to woo Maddie, but Maddie realizes that she still has feelings for Nate. Their attraction for each other becomes irresistible as they once again come close to each other and find love. But life has other plans. Just as they begin planning for a new life, Nate gets a huge grant to work in Boston and must return to accept this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. As Maddie's shop's opening nears, Nate must decide if his future lies in Boston with work or in his hometown with Maddie.
I would much rather watch the movie that I made up with the 5 than whatever that was.
As per usual. I'm pretty sure in the last episode that went up on the podcast, Serena was hailing all of your you create the best movies.
Yeah, like we would watch the Betsy's creations. We
Mhm.
would we've both said like I'd watch that.
Yeah.
I think we might be onto something. Like Betsy might be our ticket out of here.
I mean, I feel like you wouldn't
could be
lower yourself
something.
to actually making these movies bets, but you would.
Yeah, what?
You would. Oh, okay, fair. Okay,
She goes,
I was gonna
"Yeah,
say
I
you would take
would."
them up a caliber, so they might be like, Can that be our next project, guys? We'll shoot a
Yeah,
rom
I'm
com.
down.
All right. Well, I got 15. I got a whopping 15 on that.
I really wanted I knew he was going back
He
to
was a
school.
doctor.
He was a doctor. I think that was the heart part of it, maybe, or they were sweethearts.
Yeah.
So nobody died.
There was an investment banker, Serena, or investment person. It's not the guy, but
It's a guy.
it's a guy. And I don't know what the backpack was. Like, is that him? Like, I might be leaving.
Oh my God. It's like a doctor's back. Doctors always have backpacks.
I didn't think about that. Good point. So I'm not looking at it like Nate or the high school sweethearts on the front. I'm looking at it like the other guy, Alex, is on the front. We don't know.
We don't know.
So when I say
It's
he's
usually-
a businessman or investor, I mean the other dude.
They always have a forgiveness arc. It's never the new guy. It's never the new guy.
That's the kind of twists that I would bring to these movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
We
when
would
I
watch
say
that
he
movie.
falls for her, like I meant the investment dude. So does that count? Does that count as a point? Half
points?
I have it on all 3, all 15. All
Do half
5.
points. Give you 7. What is it? 7.5.
7.5.
So Bets, how much did you get?
15.
Okay.
So 37 and a half. I mean, I feel like I took some low hanging fruit and I almost changed one that was a full 3 pointer.
I have a closing statement. Hold on.
Hang on. I want to see the poster.
Oh yeah.
Yes, please. How did I do?
Horse. Perfect. It truly is scrub brushes. Yeah, that backpack is random. What? Oh, they are hiking though in some pictures.
Oh, I really wanted the Midwest one there, Bets. I like that because it's like he had to go back to Boston. So I feel like it's always like back east.
Right.
So we don't even know what the hell happens. We don't have any answers.
You just have to watch the movie to find out.
Damn it.
They shot at a real cupcakery.
There's a poster and then there's like a whole thing with them in the background. And where is this taking place?
We don't know.
We don't know.
And you know what? You did say from the waist up.
Mhm.
I think I was picturing them like more zoomed out, but yeah. All right. Now I want to watch a stupid movie.
I'm sorry. The book is called The Sweetest Heart, a Clean Romance. Scrub brush.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think you did a good job. It took me a beat to take scrub brushes out of my visual, but other than that, pretty fucking good. This is like making me sad. Okay, now what we know is that one of them's going to give up their dreams, and I have to watch this damn movie now to find out because I want to know. I'm just going to go right to the end.
She's gonna end up with Nate.
All right. Well, you did a great job, Trey.
Thank you. And thanks for playing. This has been Tracey Go. Keep the cliches coming. All right, we have one more to make a complete 10. Just FYI.
One more, Tracey, go.
Before I change the rules on you.
Understood.
Hallmark.com. .com. That was an old
Hey, listen, it's a Massachusetts reference.
Is it?
Is that an Expedia?
Isn't it 929.com?
Expedia.com.
I think I'm doing Expedia.
Yeah, okay, fair.
And then in my head, I was doing Yahoo.
Yes. Yes. Classic.
Dot
com.